What's going on, guys? It's Mac here from Cryptstar Staking, here for another wonderful video for you guys. I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to a really interesting project I found, a 100% community-led project. Basically, a lot of people thought died last year, but it's actually come back to life, and it's revamped as Satox blockchain, which is a proof-of-work blockchain. It's sort of similar to, what was it called, the Raven coin protocol. Basically what it is, proof of work and focusing on GPU mining. So no ASIC mining, nothing like that, mostly GPU mining. And I don't even think it's possible to do ASIC mining with this. So it's really focusing on getting gamers to go ahead and get involved in the blockchain. In the long run, they want to implement proof of gaming. And as of right now, I don't know any blockchain that's done a very good job at that. There's been a lot of talks about the, the play to earn and all that, and it didn't work out very well. If the game sucks, then nobody's going to play it once the token price goes down so low. It should be like, if the game sucks, what's the point? You're trying to make money or you're trying to have fun. So if you're trying to incorporate the two together, it requires, I think, a little bit deeper thought, and I think that's exactly what the Satox blockchain is trying to do. So without any more to do, let's go ahead and jump right into this $1.5 million diamond in the rough blockchain Satox. So here we have Satox, which is a cryptocurrency that is 100% community governed. They are focused on a GPU friendly community. And I want to go ahead and just jump right into the sort of games that are being launched for this blockchain right now, or games that might incorporate it in some way or form. So first they have Sato Slayers, which is a Discord typing game, which isn't that exciting. It is completely based on this blockchain, right? Then you have Minecraft, and they're working on this right now. I believe the server's down. They're working on getting it up, and they're also making it open source, so anybody can own their own Minecraft server that connects to the Satox blockchain. Next is Fortnite. So they're going to go ahead and basically incorporate Fortnite and the Satox token in there, so you can buy skins and stuff on a Fortnite server, as well as Counter-Strike. All right, so they're working on all these different products. Remember, this is a very, very young blockchain. It was forked from Sato blockchain, which was it ended up dying, and they kind of revitalized it and brought in the community members, did an airdrop, and they got a new dev team, which was actually previous community members. And now it seems like they're doing a really good job, and I really love the branding that they've done for it. One really bullish part about this Satoverse.io is if you kind of scroll down here, you can see they have a media kit. And this is for content creators like gamers who want to go ahead and create thumbnails and create really cool content for the Satox blockchain. And I think them focusing on making sure that the gamers and everybody have all of the materials that they need in order to create content for Satox really makes this blockchain very bullish for me. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the white paper now. We're going to go ahead and talk about Satox. Like I mentioned, it is proof of work and it is completely community led. So the dev fees are actually taken directly from the block reward. You can see here the block time is about 60 seconds. Block confirmations is 10 blocks. It actually travels pretty fast. It doesn't take a full 10 minutes, I don't believe, to go ahead and do this. But there is also a halving schedule, just like Bitcoin. You can see it's in every 4 years. And on the left here, they talk about PoG being the ultimate goal. As of right now, they do not have PoG implemented. So basically, it would be 50%. You're running a video game such as Fortnite. You run a plugin along with Fortnite or something, or you download a game that has a Satox blockchain mining directly implemented into the game, and then you can run the game, and you also get Satox coins just by your playing time and running your GPU for the game. So a lot of gamers, they want to, if you want to mine and game at the same time, sometimes it's tough because it causes a lot of GPU issues. Your computer will crash while you're mining. Well, I think this proof of gaming concept, it makes a lot more sense to game the gamers community if you could go ahead and run a game and get paid at the same time and support the blockchain. So I think this proof of gaming concept, as the code gets more and more advanced and more technical, I think they'll be able to do this proof of gaming concept. And I think it's a really great opportunity to go ahead and jump in on this token. It's a $1.5 million market cap, very small market cap. Throw $100 at it and see if it goes up 100x, because that's only 150, about 100x from now. So, or sorry, $150 million market cap if it goes up 100x, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the core of the blockchain itself. So it's an open source community project, and they have a sub team which is known as Satox Guards. And this is separate to the core development team. They're basically completely focused on the community and making sure that the core team gets the feedback that they need in order to go ahead and sort of progress the blockchain in a way that the community appreciates. Now, if you want to go ahead and check out the developers fund, Satox coin community core team holds developer fund. It is being funded by 10% from each block, as well as 50% from unclaimed Sato tokens left after the fork swap. So all the other tokens have been burned. I think it's really good to go ahead and fund the development team, make sure that things keep going, and to help implement this proof of game, which is their sort of next big idea in the roadmap. Currently, they're worked on revamping the whole website, and I think it looks really nice. And they have other things in their roadmap, but I think in the future the biggest thing they want to implement is this proof of gaming concept. Proof of gaming. So the Satox guards will be the first PoG testers, and they do get paid directly by the core team from that, and I also believe they get some of the block rewards. So they decide on their tasks and missions, recruit new members, and also grant coins for activity for each of them. Meanwhile, Satox Core fund this division from the developers fund. So basically the core division funds the sort of community Satox guards, and the Satox guards are the ones who are sort of monitoring the Telegram groups and sort of helping make sure that the proof of gaming is tested properly, and they get community members and pay out community members for helping with the testing. So if you actually want to apply for the Satox guard, then it's quite possible if you want to go ahead and apply for it, as long as you are willingly to provide, you have the integrity and maintain the highest qualities. So pretty cool, guys. I think it's an interesting idea, community-led, and I think they kind of decentralize it in a way so that the core devs don't necessarily have the only say. They do get feedback from the community directly through the Satox guards. So they're both guarding the community and they're guarding the development fund. Maybe in the future they'll try and actually pay the Satox guards and have some sort of decentralized DAO. Who knows what's going to go on in the future, what's going to happen in the future. So I want to talk here about the true PoG. So like I mentioned, they have P2E features in a lot of different blockchains now, but it attracts a lot of gamers, but at the same time, if the game isn't fun, they end up leaving, right? So it did work out for a lot of these games, such as Axie Infinity, and it really got a huge boom, but now a lot of these games are dead. So I think they're very, like it says here, they're really inspired by these decisions, and they want to design their own unique vision and path for proof of game. Like they said, like I mentioned, proof play to earn concept isn't really foolproof. If the game sucks, then they're not going to get any players. So with the PoG, it allows them to run their GPU along with their game at the same time supporting the Satox blockchain. The sort of core idea behind the overall increase in value behind the Satox token would be a store of value like Bitcoin, because it's proof of work and it's proof of gaming. So, and also it's a unit of accounting. Transfer of value. There are fees being accumulated by the miners, so every time you do a transaction, some of the fees go to the miners as well as to the devs. Assets transfer on the blockchain. Now in the future they want to do game purchasing, so if they can get the Satox coin incorporated in different pay services as well as in-game services, donation and tipping within the games. So that's basically the whole tokenomics behind it. How is the token going to go up in price? It's by all of these different methods. Satox coin assets. So one of the main reasons that encouraged us to start a new blockchain was the incomplete and wrong implementation of assets on the Sato blockchain. Now with the new Satox blockchain, assets have been implemented and are fully operational. Each time a member issues an asset on the blockchain, a certain amount of Satox is burned. Assets can be issued on the blockchain by any user who has enough wallet funds. So assets and tokens can be used for anything the creators imagine and can conjure. Here's a few ideas you can use assets for. You can do physical assets, or different comic assets, or different kinds of energy credits, all sorts of assets. I'm guessing they're talking about NFTs here, or tokens. Tokens, which are NFTs and all sorts of stuff. So let's talk about the halving schedule. A lot of people care about halving schedule because this is what creates a lot of the scarcity on the blockchain as the token goes up. As time passes, the token value goes up, and when the halving schedule comes out, it means less tokens will be produced. Since they forked from the Sato blockchain, you can see their first halving will be in 2027. Block will be reduced to 300, and then in 2031 down to 150, so on and so forth. Now let's take a look at the roadmap real quick. It looks like they pretty much got all of the Q1 stuff done here. txbit, Sato on ZX, and they did do the swap from the Sato blockchain to Satox blockchain, which is a 2-week period. Satox on DEX trade, Satox on P2B, marketing, and looks like marketing should be starting this quarter. So this is probably what's going to happen right now, which is one reason I'm making the YouTube video, because pretty soon they're going to start paying money for marketing. So add play to earn games and research true PoG. So the core team is basically hiring a marketing firm probably, and then they're also going to go ahead and research. Their developers are going to be researching the true PoG for testing in the Q3 and Q4. So Q3 will be Research Show PoG, Satoverse, Mech Store, Assets Explorer, NFT Marketplace, and Q4, yeah, they're going to keep working on them through PoG. And I'm guessing they're going to come out with more updates in the future about this. I know that they're extremely busy after the swap last month, as well as getting listed on these different exchanges. And they're getting listed on Satox Index on the 18th of April, which is in 3 days. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Block Explorer so you guys can see one of the really nice products they have on top of the Satox blockchain. So I really like the branding here, like I said, Explore Satox. Looks really nice. It does have the top 100 holders here. So you can see there are some holders that have, 11%. And there's one holder here. It looks like they have 4.6% and 193 million Satox. So they got a lot of it. But yeah, it looks like it's pretty well dispersed. The next largest holder is at 4.45%. And then it just kind of jumps down from there all the way down to a bunch of people with about 1% of the total market cap here. So it's not too centralized. Looks like, yeah, the debt fund is only 11%. This is much better than most of the proof of stake blockchains that I've seen. So yeah, 11.6% isn't bad at all. And that is the development budget. So it pays for development as well as the Satox guards, as well as marketing, all that stuff. So this is what this is going to be used for. Now you can go ahead and purchase Satox on the txbit exchange here. You can see right now the price has gone all the way up to 0.00048 cents. It's gone up quite a bit since the 6th of April. So yeah, it's what is it, like a 8x now or something like that in a couple of weeks. So we'll see where things go, but there isn't a whole lot of liquidity right now. This is the best exchange with the most liquidity right now. I recommend putting in a few buy orders just down here if you want to go ahead and get in on this blockchain, and then just kind of wait for them to get filled as the miners sell or as the development team sells to go ahead and raise funds for the project. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, if you want to hear more about Satox blockchain or more about any other hidden gems, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.